The light shines!
Wrong button. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I'm Bogus Meat Factory. Look, no virtual me today. I can't get it to work for some reason, so you get my wonderful mug as I fumble through the wonderful world of Schizm. It's Wednesday night. I hope you're all having a good day. I can't believe it's Wednesday. My wife and I were talking about this. I was like, it feels like it's been like 10 days already this week. We've been so hectic and so busy, and things have been really crazy. And I was just so surprised that it was actually like, oh, you know, it's only Wednesday. What a week, huh? Sir, it's only Wednesday. How are you guys doing? What have you guys been up to? Thank you, by the way, user, for the bits. That's very kind of you. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. That is really, really nice. Yeah, we're doing Schizm. I played some, just playing games. Been playing more Pal World. My brother, the one brother that I talked to in my life, he opened up a server for like his family and for me to come in and play. And I never realized, just like, I'm not a competitive person at all. I play competitive games and I love them and I genuinely compete, but I don't have this like this killer inside of me that is like, you know, we gotta win at all costs. Damn it! Throw the controller. That like doesn't happen for me. But I'm playing Pal World and I like see his base and I'm like, okay, I'm eyeballing his stuff. Like, okay, so he's at this level already because he's building these things, and that means that I gotta get this level and stuff like this. And he had a raid happen on his base. And he's like, yeah, my pals are kind of powerful, and I'm just like, you don't even know what I got. Like, oh, I'm sitting here like I got a bunch of shinies. I'm ready to go. Like, oh, you want to go? You want to compete? Let's go. Like, my pals versus yours. Like, it was crazy. Like, there's the inside of me, that instinctual, like, oh, I got to grind in levels. I got to not let him beat me in levels. I got to catch up. It was intense. And I never felt that way in a long time. It was so weird to go through. But yeah, no, crazy week this week. Before you get, Sony had their PlayStation event, their State of Play, and that was really underwhelming. That wasn't very fun. I didn't enjoy it very much at all. I was pretty bored. Mike says, yeah, I avoid competitive stuff because I don't like how I act. Mike, I understand. And it's always tough for me too, because I love competition, but I'm not competitive. I'm always really supportive of people. I'm always a good sport, typically, unless other people aren't. When other people aren't a good sport, I am smug as all hell. Like, I will dunk on people, but it's only when they're bad sports, because I'm just like, no, you gotta get taken down a notch. Honestly, yeah, competitive brings out the bad side. I don't have it. I don't have that bad side. I have the, oh, you're being bad. Like, I will I will dunk on you then. I'm sorry. That was like a kid me was more smug than adult me now. Because a kid me, I remember what I'd play like I would play a lot of Call of Duty 2 on the original Xbox 360. My brother had gotten an Xbox 360, and I was staying at his apartment, and we'd gotten that game, and I remember the first. I never played a Call of Duty game. I never really played FPS on console at all, and I was always a PC kid. And I remember playing it for the first time and blinking, and it was like 7 a.m. He was going to work, and I was just like, "Holy crap!" And my Xbox Live name was Jigglypuff 5000, and I would get harassed endlessly by people because of that name. So one, they assumed that I was a girl. Two, they assumed that I sucked at video games, but I would never talk until the very end of the match, and I was at the top rank, did the best, most kills, great kill death ratio, and my team would win, and I'll just pop in the mic and just be like, "You guys lost to a guy named Jigglypuff 5000." That's it. Jigglypuff 5000 is a great name. Dwarf and Dad, it's good to see you. Catacon Rose, it's so nice to see you. How are you? Yeah. Let's get schismed, baby. Let me see you schism. And so yeah, Jigglypuff 5000 was like my online handle for a really long time, just because it like pissed people off. And I would just very quietly and smugly, when I'd always win, just be like, "You lost to a guy named Jigglypuff 5000. Catacomb Rose says, "My back hurts heavily." Yo, the same. I shoveled snow yesterday, and today I'm in so much pain. My upper back, shoulders, and neck were like excessive pain. It's so wild. Dwarven Dad says, "My name was Scooty Puff Jr. back in the day when I played TF2. Dwarven Dad! Oh, TF2 days. When I was playing TF2, I was already Bogus Meat Factory at that point. Because I got into TF2 a little bit later. I didn't have a PC. My very first PC that I got with my own money from my job, it would have been like 2005, 2006. The orange box was what I bought with it. I was like, I got a new PC built, I knew a guy, he built it for me, and it was like 2006, 2007. It was like, grab the orange box, and TF2 all the way. Category says, "Rearranging my office because I got a bookshelf for it. Having to move 3 desks around in a small space is not kind." No, it's not. Dormer Dad says, "When the orange box came out, I bought and never looked back. Never looked back." Did Half-Life 2? I played Half-Life 2 and all the episodes in probably like 3 days. Like, I was just bam. So I did Half-Life 2. I did Portal. And I beat Portal in like 4-5 hours. Like, crazy fast. And people online were like, "That's impossible. You couldn't beat Portal in 4 hours. That's a 15-hour game." And I was like, I'm looking at my playtime, and it says like 4.5 hours. And it was like, yeah, that was what it was. And then, Portal blew your mind. Abs at 15 hours? No, it is not. Exactly. People were calling me a liar online. Like, you did not. I was like, I don't know what to tell you. And then after I beat those, I looked at Team Fortress 2 and I was like, I don't do a lot of online gaming anymore. And I fired that thing up, and like, if you looked at like my most played, it's on one of the top ones. I haven't touched it since then. Like, I put in hundreds of hours in that game. Catacomb says, "In the process of cleaning, I discovered I got 11 nearly full boxes of trading cards that is split among like 8 different games." And I'm not talking about small boxes either. Whoa, Catacomb Rose. Oh, do you know the names of those games? I would love to hear about them, please. I have a love for non-Magic the Gathering card games. Like, I love them. Mike says, "It's why I like it more than Portal 2. Its pacing is great." So much Team Fortress 2. I was a part of the Hoovie Lunch Bunch. I don't even know what this was. Oh, Hoovie is heavy, duh. And it was where people, when the Sandwich came out, a group of heavies would just go onto a server and just sit and eat sandwiches. And just like chat, and like people would be so confused about why there were just heavies eating sandwiches in the middle of the arena on both sides. Yeah. And it was a good time. I remember, sorry, I know we're just talking about this. I'm not playing Schism, but I remember playing with my friend's brother, and we were like, let's troll people. We're gonna be on both sides. So he was on one side, I was on the other. and like he was a medic and I was a spy, and I would just disguise and they would heal me the whole time, and then I just run around and kill people, and like their whole team was just so confused about what the hell was happening. They had no idea. Category says Magic the Gathering is part of it, but that's because I adore Commander. Man, my good friend Nick is a massive Commander fan as well. I feel you. Ned says I was on my own at the time, freshly moved out of my parents' house. So much gaming. My wife was looking. They had she got a little like notification like, hey, what happened? 15 years ago or whatever, and it was a picture of us. Our computer monitor had died, and so we took our TV and just used that as our monitor on our kitchen table. And we're playing like The Sims 3 on it, and it was so ridiculous. So much gaming back then. Category says, I got a picture of the shelf, but it's mostly Card Fight Vanguard. Okay. Have Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Buddy Fight. Ooh, I don't know Buddy Fight. Dragon Ball Super, and then a box of miscellaneous games. I have a fantasy one day of playing, like legitimately trying to get people together to play the Austin Powers collectible card game. Because, fuck, that's a thing. Like, to me, that's wild that is a thing. Category says, which has Chaotic, Naruto, Monsuno, Bakugan, Force of Will, Pokemon, and some other minor stuff. Nice. Jordan says, why is that a thing? And it's got rules, and it's a collectible card game. It's a real card game. And you have different stats, and, like, characters have different moves, and all of this stuff. Like, I don't own it. I don't own it, Mike. I'm gonna make that someday like a sub goal or something. Like, hey, if we get like 50 subs, I'm gonna buy a whole bunch of Austin Powers cards and do a live play session with you, Mike. Like, let's go. And because like there's a part of me that like we don't talk about the old collectible card games, the ones that aren't Magic. We don't talk about the Vampire the Masquerade card game. We don't talk about the Star Trek The Next Generation card game, of people actually trying to play that game and like discuss it. Catacomb says it's on Tabletop Simulator, complete with all cards. Ooh. There's a part of me that genuinely wants to like, let's figure out those card games and actually play it, like, and have people take it seriously. I've been watching. Sorry, I'm on a massive tangent. I've been watching this. So like, there's this sports YouTube person, right? They talk about like Yankees baseball. I don't know. But they also have like a sub channel where they and two other people, they're watching Nickelodeon's Guts, and they draft the kids. Like, okay, I think this one's gonna win, and then like they compete for points, and they take it so seriously, and I'm like, I love this. And then they have this warehouse where they're like playing like their own weird version of like a backyard cricket game, and I'm like, this is like the greatest game I've ever watched. This is amazing. And I want that, but for like collectible card games and CPU versus CPU fights. There's a part of me that I've been brainstorming how to get more a new way to do the CPU versus CPU tournaments, and I'm very much like, okay, like I want to have like established teams of people who want to get together and we'll do like a double elimination tournament where people draft characters. I was going to do Street Fighter EX plus Alpha, the weird 2D 2.5D Street Fighter game. 16 characters there, 8 teams, draft 2 people in a snake draft real quick, and then it's double elimination. First round, and yeah, it's best of 3. So you have to do 3 matches or 2 matches, 2 out of 3 of the matches. Whoa, my computer just went out. Chat's okay? Are we good? We still have connection? One computer is fine. The other one just like reset itself. Whoa. Okay, we're back. That was weird. That was really weird. My actual like main computer didn't work. And I but I have a snake draft, and so people like were like the first round they pick their character and they're talking in like Discord where we're having like a discussion, and like while people are betting, talking strategy, and like, okay, so like they pick this one and this one, they've been at this record, like how do you feel about your chances coming up, and talking and stuff like this, and like just really taking it like super seriously, like really just getting into that moment, because that's just, there's something really fun in that idea of taking something silly, something small, but like really treating it with like genuine, like, oh, I gotta win. Like, I gotta take this seriously. This is really important. This is important. But it's not, of course. But it's just, there's something ludicrous and entertaining about that idea. And I'm like, yeah, the Austin Powers card game. Like, okay, like talking strategy. You know, people talking strategy while not really knowing the strategy. It's just such an entertaining idea to me. And people like figuring the meta out and then like recognizing when someone has got the meta down and like trying to like understand that. To me, that just seems so hilarious. It just seems so hilarious to me. Yes, I want to do that for card games and CPU tournaments, and the people have their team names, and like they come back for other things, and rivalries begin, and all of that good stuff. Like, it just to me sounds so cool. So maybe that might be organized in the future. Anyways, let's schism, shall we? Let's schism. Let's go back here. Bam. Oh Jesus, what happened here? That's not right. Hold on. Schism, you okay, buddy? I promise this hasn't happened before. This is the first time. Oh, I know what happened. My cat got on my keyboard and reset everything, because my cat does this. That's what she do. Okay. So let's figure this out. Whoop. Let's get rid of you, I'm sorry, HelloFresh. Nobody subscribed to HelloFresh. It's fine. It was a botch. Boink. Move you over. Yeah, my cat got on my keyboard. There we are. Schism. To let you know where we last left off, we had a great time with the last puzzle that we did. Josh Grams helped me out big time on that one. It was us having this really crazy puzzle. We're almost done with the game. Like, we're really close to beating it, I feel like. We're on the precipice. Like, right there. With this crazy puzzle that we had, let's continue our game. So, we were here in this area here. So this like little town area. All of these houses, our goal is to get into this central home. We can't do that. It makes light, it resets things for us. But our main goal was that when we enter a house, we added the HD Factory avatar. It's not working today, Mnemonic Man, sadly. So we'll get it working again. I tried, and it just, for whatever reason, won't recognize my microphone. It does, but it won't translate. So I gotta probably reset the computer and get a bunch of stuff done. So this puzzle, sorry. So once we enter a room, enter a house, we would exit a random house. We'd teleport us. Sometimes we'd exit the same house that we entered. We had to go through each one of these doors twice and only exit out of each one of these houses once. And it seemed random. But we learned there was a timeline. We made a chart, as you can see. So we determined we would go through each house. We go through house 1 8 times and mark where we came out each 8 times. Then we would do the same for house 2, 3, and 4. But in the middle of that, I would sometimes go through, I'd start. We went through house 2 twice. And on the third time, I'd go through house 1. To see if it exited the same place it should, according to our calculations. It did. And so we charted everything. We made the chart. There are clear patterns that we could determine we have to go through this house on this one and on this one. And like really figure that stuff out. And it was just a thrilling puzzle. It was really good. I really loved it. But when we did that, we came across we went into like another dimension, like here, another timeline or something. It was dark out, and we talked to somebody who was talking about how there is the Wanderer and the good, the good, not the good pilgrim or something weird like that. Anyways, which is the defense system. So there's these 2 different entities, and it's saying like, hey, you got to pick which one you want to save. And, you know, one might kill you, and one might be bad, one might be good. Just saying. And so we now have to get through this door here. There's a door that's marked that we can't get through. We can't open, it's locked. It needs a combination, but we don't know yet how to do that. There's also this house here that was locked, and we're going to check to see if it is unlocked. It's still locked. So that tells us that the only avenue that we have for solving this puzzle is by trying to figure out how to understand what the combination is for this door. So we're going to go one more, which is where this door is. We're going to go over here and take a look real quick and just see what we can do. So there are 2 doors. One is unlocked and has the combination. That guy. We've already done it. And we didn't do it. It was just already unlocked. It came unlocked. This one corresponds with this guy. It's locked. When we look closer, all we can manipulate with it is the dials and changing the shapes for them and pushing the button to correspond with our selection to unlock the door. We don't know that combination yet. This guy over here already came unlocked with its combination. It's this symbol here coincides with this symbol. We haven't used this. Like, it looks like a key card, but you can't use it in anything on the screen. And we can't manipulate the combination anymore. All we can do is push the button to select it and have it be done. So we have to sit here and ask ourselves, where are we going to use it? Brute force the combo. It can only be 1,842 combinations, says Mascot. Absolutely. Dwarven Dad, did you figure out the telescope? He asked. Yes, Dwarven Dad, we did. And it was actually really quite easy. When we went, so we followed different avenues. There was some other stuff that we could do. We decided to do that. Once we had kind of run out of all the other stuff to do and had to tackle that telescope puzzle, we figured it out actually really quickly, surprisingly. So I figured out what the arrows meant. That down arrow that was lit up, that was telling us that we weren't focused enough. We needed more focus. So it needed more lenses. And then there was I loaded everything up, and then the up arrow was lit, not the down arrow, which means you needed less lenses. So then we just removed lenses to a point where we found that nice medium, and it came into perspective, which was really good. It actually went really, really well. I was actually really happy with how that came out. But we had to take a step away to figure these things out and just kind of recenter ourselves and come back at it. I would have to say that last stream of this game on Monday was really, really, like, positive. It kind of sold me on this game a little bit more. Its narrative, I could care less about. I don't care. Like, it's weird, like sci-fi, Euro, weird. And the acting is very silly, you know, that sort of stuff. But, like, that's not to say, like, oh, it's a bad game or anything like this. Far from it. Because I really enjoy the puzzles, and I found them to actually be really engaging and interesting for a very particular style of puzzle. They're very well done. So here's the other thing that we haven't, the only other avenue that we haven't followed, and that's this puzzle here. Mascot says, you just described every 80s computer game. No way, Mascot. There's some really great 80s computer games. What are you talking about? Manhunter New York, baby? That's got a great plot. So we have this thing here. So it's got these sliders. I don't know what to do with them. They don't have anything that shows. And so, like, I don't know what we can do with this. Like, what is the purpose of this thing? We don't get any real feedback for putting everything in there. Excuse me. Can I select? Oh, no, it's that one. Hold on. I think I know what's going to happen. Is that the combination? Oh, hold on. Oh, I know what I have to do. Sorry, we got to take a step back. We have to take a step back. We're going to go and record the... Oh, wait, I'm so excited. Sorry. So, I'll explain it because it did not show that to me before. We've had this card for forever, and it didn't do anything here. This didn't pop up. We got this card from the lady in the house puzzle at the nighttime. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. I'm so scared. So I immediately know that this is not the correct combination. We can move these, and to get the correct combination, I gotta go write down what that combination is. Did I do it already? Let me look. I might have. I did. I did. I wrote the combination correct already on here. Ha 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 ha. There it is. There it is. So we are going to enter the correct combination here for the door that's already unlocked. And then when we put this in, it's then going to display the correct combination for the other door. Theoretically. Theoretically. So let's put that in. So it's upside down Y, left side Y, upside down J, and then Z, wacky Z. So now that I put this in there, oh no. Oh, okay. So hold on. I gotta note the positions. This is my guess. I have to then. I thought it was just going to like keep the things in the same position, but it didn't. J and Z. Okay. Oh, that's not Z. This is Z. Okay. When you have a cat, they just take all of your stuff off the table. Oh, cat. With the that needs sharpening. All right, so hold on. 2, 4, 2, 3. 2, 4, 2, 3. I'm gonna write that down just in case I forget. 2, 4, 2, 3. 2, 4, 2, 3. Let's see if this is gonna work. So this would be Z, I, J with an arm, backwards Z. Not an S, it's a backwards Z. Let's see if that actually works. I'm curious. I have been so amped up. I've been so amped up about playing Schizm again because I felt like... Oh, did I do one extra? No, I didn't. I've been so amped about it because I felt like when I was playing it, I was on fire. Like I had dialed in on the game and its logic in a big way. And so my brain was just like, let's go. Like, let's fucking go. All right, so Z. Nope, it's backwards Z. I. Not T. I. J with an arm. Not that arm, that's an L with an arm. J with an arm. Backwards Z. There it is. The moment of truth. Hot damn. Hot damn. Still dialed in. I'm still dialed in. Still dialed in. So now we just gotta fix that part of the bridge. Is it another one of these? Oh. Okay. Okay. Let's save. And we're gonna do Gate Battle 2. Gate Battle 2. This was a fun puzzle too. This was a oh, it goes first this time. Oh, you sneaky ass game. Okay, hold on. I want to throw it off its guard, but it's not gonna be thrown off. should have focused on that instead. Dope. Okay. It gets to go first this time, which is puts a real damper on my strategy, because you're always having to now play catch up to it, because this is going to block it off every time. What you have to do is create as many pathways to success as you possibly can. It's not over yet until... Yeah, he's going to get me here this turn. Yeah, there's nothing I can do on that one. You have to kind of create a bunch of different avenues. It's going to start just going in a straight line here, so it's really important to try to cut it off really quickly. But if you start doing weird stuff like this, the logic doesn't really know what to do until then. So we got to get that one for sure. Oh, sneaky ass game. So there's only one way entry. It's got a good gate here, but we're gonna get it. No, we're not. Crap. This is a tough one. This is always tough. There it is. Bam. You create a lot of different avenues. Oh, I gotta do this multiple times. That's right. Shit, we gotta do this twice. Forgot about this. Okay. Okay. Multiple avenues. That's what's important. Multiple avenues. Oh, you stinky ass. Come on. Oh, we gotta start all over. This game can be brutal. This is brutal. But we can do this. We're fine. I cannot do this. Weirdest civil engineering work ever, right? Right? Do not be this guy. All right. It wins here, but I'm gonna try to throw it off its scent. Nah, it knew. Actually, I'm glad you like these puzzles. Not everyone can get a grip on them, even lots of other big myths-like people, but in my opinion, this game, Mysterious Journey 2, and Nemesis all have some amazing puzzles. Roland Pantolo has a brilliant mind for puzzle design and is very underrated. What's great about it is that they walk that kind of fine line between Myst-y puzzles and Seventh Guest-y puzzles. They're kind of an in-between, and I very much appreciate that. Because I don't typically enjoy Seventh Guesty puzzles very much at all. Okay. They're limiting what I can do here. Let's put you here to cut that off. Yeah. There we go. Bam. It's just a matter of kind of figuring out the logic behind this stuff, because it's gonna it tries to throw a lot of loops at you. And that's kind of what it likes to do. It's tricky sometimes. Oh, okay. There it is. Bam. Something about the style is just very filled with concepts I've never seen anywhere else, I guess. Avoids feeling too stock all the time. I think you might be right on that one. Too stock is kind of how I feel, right? Because usually like you have like your Tower of Hanoi puzzles, and you have like this kind of stuff that are almost they're almost just kind of textbook that you'll hit. And this one I feel like has some very different style puzzles. They're very different. And of that because of that I can really appreciate that. All right. So the whole gang has to meet up. Oh, I guess one at a time. I guess I don't need both because they won't get in the cart together. I'll just have him go then. We have both of the bridges pieces fixed now, so we can actually go and get this thing going. So we send the cart. By the way, how you doing, by the way, Electric? Welcome back. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. By the way, top tier Pokemon there too, by the way. I don't know if it's actually from that, but all we gotta do, is it this one? Is it, oh, I think it's this way. Oh shoot, I went the wrong way. Wrong way! That's on me. I'm definitely named after the Pokemon. Nice! Top tier Pokemon. But I would say this is that, like, again, I don't... Hold on. Oh, shoot. Probably all the way back here. This one? I don't really care for the plot so much, though, Electric. It's not that it's bad. It's just, like, they've kind of restated the same thing over and over again. There's nothing really there that kind of captures the imagination. And it's weird of me to say this, but what it needs is it needs journals. It needs journals. Like, there's not a lot of character development in the video journals, the little video like logs. There's very few of those, and there's not a lot of kind of stuff there. So like that's kind of lacking. Although I will say that, like, still, nonetheless, though, the puzzles are fun. So if you like puzzles, that's the place to be. Like, this is the game for you. It's got good puzzles. We're very spoiled by Uru Hall of Kings tier stuff. That's my jam. Oh, you're talking Uru Hall of Kings here. Not to mention Electrike. Fun fact. Okay, so you know the Hall of Kings stuff, right? Those are translated by a particular character in Uru. There are instances where you will have two different translations from two different people of the same story and comparing those translations. It's crazy. That's why I love Uru. That's why I love Uru so much. That's why it's my favorite. Okay, what do we have here? We've got some houses. Oh boy, we got some puzzles. Okay. Ooh. This is reminiscent of a puzzle we haven't tackled yet. It was just like so over the top on all that puzzle story environment integration, and it's hard to beat. Electric, and I will say this, and this is why Uru is my all-time favorite game. All-time favorite game. Playing it online. Playing Mist Online Uru Live. The experience that you get being a bystander in the game world as your friend tries to solve those puzzles, you see things you would never see. You would see things you never saw. You would watch machinery move and change based on the input of your friend that they don't see because their perspective is, in the console of the machine or moving in some way where their camera's locked. And you, other places on the island, the places in general, could see and hear those effects taking place, and it is unlike anything else I've ever seen. There's stuff that you can play around with the environment, with another person manipulating puzzles, that you would think, I'm going to break this game. We're going to do something silly. Let's see if this works. And it works. There are things like the Kadish-Tolesa puzzle. It's not spoilers, but the one where you have to push the button and it charges up the tiles on the floor, and like the lights change and you have to then follow the light path. If you enter that room, you have to push a button and you have to wait a couple seconds for it to like fully charge. You can technically have a person standing on the top of that building because there's a linking book that can actually put you in that position. Standing on that, and when they push that button the first time, nothing happens. When they go in that place and push the button the second time, something happens outside of that building, and that person who's standing on top of it gets to have go for a real interesting ride. But it's really cool to see that stuff change and alter, and actually get to watch it move from that perspective, because the person pushing that button can't go out there and see it change because they're interacting with that puzzle at that moment. And it's so crazy to see and experience it. It's so crazy. All right, so we've got these guys. This looks like the typewriter puzzle. We saw those in the typewriter puzzle. I don't know the answer to the typewriter puzzle, so that is going to be a problem. It may not be that, though. It may not be that. We're in our data collection process. This is the data collection process. This is all it is. Data collection. Okay, so that's just coming from that side. Keying in on sounds, too. So you hear, like, the gentle hum of energy. Alright, so this is immovable. Okay. Oh! Hi. Yeah, thank you. The cat is now with me. You just hear. You'll get to see her. She will come and say hello. So, okay, this may not be the kind of puzzle that I think it is. It may not be related to the typewriter puzzle. Let's do some manipulation. It stayed? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's see what this does. Like it's trying to open. It's got to be a combination of some sort then. Can't go around this. Let's see. Let's just pull it all the way open. Let's just pull them all open. Pull tilt. This reminds me too much of like what's gonna happen in the typewriter puzzle though, which makes me very concerned. Cause I didn't solve that typewriter puzzle. I don't know. Yeah, no feedback. That's a rough situation. Okay. Luckily, we're not too far away from the. Oh, that's what I needed to do. I'm so dumb. There is no. We looked at the CD. We got some CDs that gave us coordinate information. And we got one of them, and I didn't record it. Like, I didn't record all of the information. And so part of me wonders if I... Yeah. It's this guy here? Is that right? Go back to her balloon. Yeah. We're gonna go into her balloon because it takes us closer to the typewriter puzzle. I feel like that's the next step. That's the thing we need to address and figure out. Part of me wonders if it is related to the coordinate, his doom balloon coordinates. Part of me wonders if we have to go to the balloons to do something else. Ooh, because of that, I need to get into his and not hers. That's what I should. I should do the right thing. Should do the right thing. But such a trek. Hold on. No. I don't need to do any of that. He's here already. She can go to the doom balloon if I need to. Not like I have any inventory items that are essentially important. She can take the doom balloon to Balloon Town. He can go here if I need to. It's fine. Let's figure this out. We do have also a post-stream tier maker of all of the puzzles. I have to just add a couple more that I have not experienced yet. This puzzle here and the typewriter puzzle. And hopefully, I don't know how much more, but we'll see. I have added everything else though already. I'm going to rank all of the puzzles of Schizm because they were interesting. All right, so we're going here. Yep, get your tentacles out. Get your wacky floppy tentacles. Oh man, Electrike Uru is so good. What's your favorite Uru ages, Electrike? I want to know your favorite Uru ages. Oh. Gary-san? One of my all-time favorites. I mean, there's no wrong one. My cat is playing feverishly. I built a cat tree for her here in this office, and she's playing with it like a madman. Kadish Talesa is lower, but Garisan is like my all-time favorite. One of my all-time favorites. Garisan, Teledon, just because of Shroomy. Garisan is my favorite environmentally. Teledon is great because of Shroomy. I don't know how much you know. Sorry, I'm a giant like Mist Online / Uru like crazy person. Do you know about Shroomy? Have you seen Shroomy? Shroomy is so crazy. I don't know. And I want to stress, this isn't me like trying to be like, oh, I know more than you or anything of that sort. This is more me like, oh, I want to share things with you. Like, oh, there's so many things. I enjoy chilling in like the most the two most like chill places for me is on top of the tower in Greason. I know as much as you can know with only having played it offline, which is still quite a lot. Know a lot of the differences from the current online. Yeah, Shroomy is so cool. For those that don't know, there's an age called it Teledon where you was originally made for like harvesting mushrooms and a bunch of other like culinary food items and stuff like this. And there's all this machinery in the age that you like have to start and use to be able to navigate the world, but you can set yourself up at the end to like turn off the machines, open up this gate from this water gate, and like do this feeder for these certain types of animals, and you will hear and see way off in the distance this creature. And if you do that every single day, keep the machinery off and do the feeder, you will hear and see Shroomy, that creature, getting closer and closer and closer Lecture says, but like Uru is like a game I've repeatedly willing to re-experience in 2003 and dug into lots of lore, read all the books, looked into the weird fan theories. You probably know more than me, but I'm definitely like a person who knows Uru stuff pretty well, and I love that so much. I don't get many Uru super fans, so it makes me very happy to find another one. Because like, all the people are like, I love Uru. Yes, it's great. And I'm just like, oh, did you look at the Teledon map and did you see all the things that it's going to be doing, what it planned to do that it never completed? And did you look at the DRC website and look at it? And it was the DRC website was the Dunny Restoration Council, was an in-story group of GMs, essentially. It was the developers, but posing as this organization who's trying to reestablish all the Dunny stuff and get everything put back online. And they'd have a website that had timelines of all the work they were doing and the stages that they were in, and so you got to see like all the stuff that was going to be coming out. And they had the big dump of all of the assets and things for the unfinished ages and stuff like that, which was so cool. I loved it so much. It was so cool. Oh, I go nuts over that stuff. Is Kadish alive? Is he? The answer is yes. The answer is yes. All right, so we have this thing here. Okay. And we have these particular symbols. Okay, so I want to know. All right. Oh, the fan theories. I love the theories. I love the only thing that I can't do is like I don't have the patience and time for reading and translating Dini, like the language. I'll leave that up to other people. I love it dearly, and it makes me excited that that's a subculture that exists. But I can't do it. I can't. I can learn the words, sure, but like reading it, not gonna happen. Nope. All right. Let's see. So we have these are our symbols. Let me write down the symbols for future reference, so that at least we can recognize patterns. So this is our OV. This is our wacky N. Our upside down V with a nipple with some boobs. Eccentric backwards 3, or eccentric 3, I guess. Eccentric 3. Top row. Is that an M, right? Fancy M. Fancy M. It used to be adequate reading it, but it lost it after not practicing enough. And you will, yeah, you absolutely will lose it for sure. Okay, so there's this puzzle here. V with a line, and F. Okay, if I push this button. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12 of these. Let me say, oh shit, I didn't save after grid battle. Okay, it's fine. Save, and this is going to be typewriter puzzle. Oh, puzzle she wrote. Put it on a typewriter. Yeah. Oh shit. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We got feedback. Feedback's great. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8. Let's see what I'm sorry. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 2, 4, 10, 12, 16, 16. Okay. I can't hit any of those buttons. If I do this one again, does it give me the same response? To wonder if this is... It is a set. It is not. Ooh. What is happening here? Maybe I hit this one on accident instead of that one. No. I'm just seeing the patterns here. If I do this again, it should make them both out? Yeah. Okay. But now if I do this, what do we get? The same. Now we're getting something different. Jesus. All right. All right, game. I guess I'm gonna get all these lit up. Oh, okay, that reset everything. Just looking at this. I can work with that. Is it this one? Oh, I didn't know to turn off other ones though. Okay. Hold on. So it was this one that did that, right? We can do this. If I do this and then those two and then that, it should work. Yeah. Oh, it did some other stuff too though. It does other tricky things we weren't thinking about. That's the reset button. Yeah. What pattern did I do to get that one lit up? I forget now. Was it this one again? It could have been. That was unexpected. All right. We're gonna have to do some data additions. That was the one. Okay. 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 It's reset. So we're going to go this. Then we're gonna do this. That was more than I was expecting. I thought I did that last time. It did something completely different. What does it turn off over here? Oh, it did a bunch. I don't have the right info for this. Right? We need something. I feel like I need something more there. Alright, so I'm going to send her over to Doom Balloon. And send her off on an adventure there. I'm worried that that one coordinate that I didn't fully write down is going to come back to haunt me because I didn't recognize it. I might have to go through the old archive and take a look and see if I completely botched it. So we'll see. But she's gonna head to Doom Balloon. Oh, wrong way. I always do this. Turn around. I was like, oh yeah, we'll have tons of time. We're gonna beat this game real quick. And then of course now we have this. Like, of course. I've gotta take a look at this too real quick. I wanna hit some buttons. So this one, well, I just wanna see. R E. Shoot, yeah. Oh. Well, what's the 7? Okay. I'm fine. Because that CD that I put in there was the coordinates for this one. So we're okay in that department. But we're still heading back to Doom Balloon to see if there's more information that we can get there. Because she did say, like, go to the balloon. So we're going to do that. And I felt like maybe she just said go to the balloon to get the coordinate to be able to get here from the Doom Balloon. But I'm not entirely sure if that's the case. There may be another piece of information we need. I got my notes. It's a mess, but I got my notes. Okay. Add the Doom Balloon. Oops. Can we just back away, please? Thank you. Let's see what we can find. So, here, there's not much here. This is all just for looking. It's all for looking. Oh, come on. We've done all this stuff. We don't need this stuff anymore. We have already entered in all the coordinates that we need with this machine. We have done that machine. I'm just looking off to the sides in case we trigger like a spirit or something, a ghost that comes in. It's just like, hey, here's the answer, because this happens a lot. Right, take us to the balloon. There we go. Because the typewriter symbols are symbols that are corresponding to ones that we have here. We typically see these ones. Crazy ass flag. Because the question that I will possibly ask you, Electrike, when I get stuck, is do I have all the information? Like, is this an answer that you have to find somewhere else, or is this an answer that you have to play around and fiddle with? Not quite there yet, though. That's the one thing I think. I already saw that log. All right, and so this was the directional thing, right? Yeah, we put the beads in there, and we did this to get the things. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. What was the phrase? Make sure. Hey, Sakura. You're an inspiration to me, Sakura. You're the best. Yeah, 3-cum MP. We know these words. Okay, so that's not what we need. That's not the answers that we need. So this is this guy. We got those. That was part of this puzzle. That puzzle. Very easy. Guess you weren't that close to the end Monday night. Well, so here we are. Let's save. Typewriter doom balloon. Oh, I don't need to do that. Let's just go to here. This puzzle here. This puzzle here. If I hit it with with all these lit up, I have to light all of these things up. And I'm just really curious about like how this works. Because I opened these all up. And I don't know if I should have. So like for instance, right? Just leave one open. What happens? It alters the pattern. So each button has 3 different patterns. And those patterns change based on how many we put this up. Nonchalant Nate, how are you? Oh, baby, this is going to be such a tough cookie to swallow. Yeah. All of these things are going to change because of... And this is the reset button. Only moving just one at a time, but it would be also probably affecting these other ones that we just don't know. And if I go like this, do that. If they like the number 12 in this game, it's true, Dash Crabs. They do. Everything behaves differently. Base 12. Woo, fun! Yeah, see? Let's go. It opened that one last time, but no, then it closes up all those. Oh my gosh, I don't... Yeah. Oh boy. That was unexpected. Oh, then I gotta ask the question. The question. Do I have all the data to solve this puzzle? Do I have all the data to solve this puzzle? I'm gonna switch over to puzzle she wrote. That's all. Like, I don't want a spoiler, you know, but just the question is, hold on, I'm gonna, well, I gotta check one more piece of data. One more piece of data. 1 second, let me check. Let me check one more piece of data. I want to check one thing here. I'll go over here. Have her ride this thing. Gonna go look over at those valves and see if there is a correlation in terms of the number of things, because they look very similar. Is this one? Yeah. Look over here real quick. Two, 4, 6, 8, 16. Two, 4, 6, 8, and 16. 2, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. That's 16. Okay. Do they have a lot of music puzzles? Nate, there was one sound puzzle. One sound puzzle. Alright, so I want to do... Okay, so bonk and bonk. I just want to go over there and see what we got. Bonk and bonk. Bonk, 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 bonk. Okay. Every other one is the lit. It reset. Okay. I feel like I'm missing a piece of data. That's where we came. Push the button. It tries to open, but it can't. It's a combination. Yeah, do I have all of the data needed to solve this puzzle? Is it one where I just have to experiment? Or is it one that I need a piece of information, and if I do want that answer. I'm positive those two are related. This and the other thing. Positive. I do not have all the data. Okay. I'm gonna go... Hold on. Okay. Hold on. So, puzzle she wrote. Time to pick up more puzzle pieces, indeed. Okay, so we need to get out of here and go back. I gotta go back to the island. to the main one. So he's got to take the tentacle monster back. Because, like, I feel like I could brute force that puzzle. I don't want to. But also, I do feel like even if I did manipulate all of those lights to be able to all lit up, I don't necessarily know if that's what I needed to do in the first place. I would assume it is, but don't make assumptions on that stuff. Also, don't spend all that time doing that stuff when you don't have the correct amount of data. This isn't like the situation with the tablet spitting flower puzzle thing, where it's like, oh, well, it's limited in number of combinations. It's not intended. You're not intended to have some other piece of knowledge. You can kind of just see how they behave and figure that out. So we gotta go pick up more puzzle pieces. And I'm pretty sure they're all back at that island. I mean, they gotta be, right? But I need, what's her name? My guess is I'm gonna go talk to the dude. There's a prisoner. And I want to talk to him again because we solved the puzzle that he called the dude like a crazy person. Talking about going in 2 times and coming out once. We solved that. So I'm curious if that might lead to more information. And I need 2 people there to solve that puzzle. So I need one of us to stop the flow of water and keep that stopped while the other person goes in and talks to him. That's the only other thing that I can think of at this moment of what I can do. I'm pretty sure that that CD that we had that we didn't track all the data on, and we're like, oh my god, that was the coordinates to go to that second island, the Sound Island, which we did the stuff for. I think we did all the stuff for. I don't think there was any other. Good, it connects. I don't have to do that stupid puzzle every time. I think. Yeah, I was so sure of myself, Josh Grams. I was so sure of myself that we'll get this done real quick. This little rumble. Question, since I had another thing and missed the first hour of the stream, did you go back to the dark side of the village and figure out what that lady was looking at? Was that a clue? I'm pretty sure she was looking at the door. We didn't go back and look at it though. And we were able to get that locked door unlocked. We figured out that puzzle, and then we had to do another grid versus the computer kind of thing. So we did that too. Why is this one? So we finished that puzzle too, which then led us to that station where we had those knobs and that like radar dish that doesn't open. All right, get the gang together here. Because he's the only other source of input that I can get right at the moment. Maybe I can go back through the doorway and talk to the lady again, but I don't think there's anything there I can do with that. Maybe if she goes in, we'll get a different outcome. But I'm not entirely sure. Go over here and wait for her. She's gonna go and join him. She's gotta hold the wheel. The only time when you need like a second person, so far at least. So far at least. go in here. I'm gonna talk to this dude again. Hey, dude.
Well, if you decide to unlock the Wanderer, 2 operations are needed back at Bosch. Ossa and Dissa. Just promise you'll come back for me.
Ossa and Dissa.
If we can.
Tell him we'll do our best. And remember what he said. Ossa and Dissa.
At Bosch. Bosch is the sound place? Okay. Ossa and Dissa. Hold on. I can... Hold on. Ossa. Okay, hold on. I can figure this out. Okay. Ossa. Ossa. Write it down again. Because I have Ossa. I know that one. 1, 2. Oops. 2. And then I have Sokum, Thrikum, Empi, Essam, Magun. What do we got here? Nima. And this. Maybe that's Dissa. Maybe that is. Alright, let's see. Like, I want to make sure Bosch is the sound temple, right? Right? I hope. You can tell me if it is or not, because I don't remember the names for the places. That's what they call that. Okay, good. Ossa and Dissa. Yeah. Ossa is the weird N. And then Dissa is... don't entirely know. I'm gonna probably go back over here to save, and then load the game when she's over there by the on the Doom Balloon to see if they say Dissa at any point, and maybe I've just like misheard or misunderstood what the sound was, misinterpreted it. And if there isn't, then I can go to the bells, because I know they also make those same words, and figure out if there's a symbol related to it that I can get. I hope that's all the data I needed. Fingers crossed. I'm lost in thought. My brain is working. It's tickling. It's tickling. My brain is getting tickled. But it's also the thing is that, like, again, besides that one puzzle, you know, the one, there's always been kind of avenues. There's always been like, oh, we can try this, and oh, we can try that, and like there's a lot of oh, we can try these things. Like there's enough of that to kind of keep that momentum going. There's never been a situation outside of that one. You know the one. There's always got to be one in an adventure game. There's always got to be one that's just a complete BS. There's always been like avenues. There's something you can follow, a train of logic that you can connect to. And that's always a positive for an adventure game, right? There's nothing worse than going into a logic puzzle where you don't take any outside data and all it is interacting with the puzzle itself, and figuring that out. There's nothing more frustrating when you come across that type of puzzle and you have no idea what it's doing or how it's behaving. And typically when that happens, that tells you that, oh, that's not how you solve this puzzle. You need other pieces of data. But sometimes that happens. How's it going, Lip? Lip says, how do you do, fellow kids? How are you, Lip? How are you, my friend? All right, let's take a look. I'm going to get here, I'm going to save, and then load Doom Balloon. Usually means you aren't supposed to be here yet. Exactly, but then there's some times where you are, and you just aren't getting the logic. Puzzle she wrote. We're loading this one here, because I want to go over here and listen to sounds. Again. This should be Osa. Oh, that's Omen. Hold on. Oh, sorry, I got that wrong. This is Osa. That's Osa. That one. It's Wacky again. I did backwards 3. Or Wacky 3. Sorry. Been a busy day. I feel you, Lip. Mongo. F is Disa. I had it as Isam. But it's Disa. Okay. So, Osa is N. Disa is F. NF. Oh, hi, Lip. It's so good to see you, my friend. It's Lip. I don't know if you've had this experience, but my experience so far has been that this week has lasted like 15 days. Okay. So, Osa. Oh, it's all closed. But I just want to hit him with them closed then. I'll open them all up in a minute. Okay. That one lit up. Reset. Gonna turn these all on and then do that. Osa and Disa. That's not what I'm supposed to do. Hold on. Just trying to think. What do these represent? What do these represent? These represent the towers that I measure? Which was how many? Hold on. I can tell you how many. I'll tell you how many, because I wrote notes. How many towers were there? Oh my god, where's my tower notes? There. There's tower notes. Shit, doesn't have all the tower notes on it. The house puzzle. Is it? Aha! Ooh. That's not the room. Alright, we got 5 things. 5 towers, right? Let's see how this goes. If this does what I need to do. Okay. So there is combinations. I'm guessing what it's telling me is that those are the only 2 buttons you need to push. But in what particular order and orientation is the question. There's so many things here, though. Okay. I wonder if opening them all up is the right idea or not. I would think so. But you never know. Right? So if I do OSA... We're gonna already start. Oops. Okay. That lights up 5 through 16. If I do it again. It's off 5 through 15. 1, 2, 3 on. We do it again. Wow. All right. So 1 through 2 off, and then 5 through 15 on. Well, let's just put it at 5 through 16 on. Is the question I'm going to ask myself. No. So close! There's one little dot! Dun, 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 dun. We're gonna have to track how everything behaves here. So we said Osa and Disa. Osa and Disa are these 2 symbols here, N and F. We got that from the balloon to be able to get the sounds of those words. We also got them from the bells as well. They say those words as well in the bells. But the gentleman just said, go to Bosch. Remember Osa and Disa. Which are these 2? And so I'm guessing it's just a combination of them. You know? But at what... At what setting? Do I now have all the data that I need? Or like, you know, like... It's now time to tackle this puzzle? Because I think that that's just what it is. I don't have any other choices. I feel like I'm on the right track. Not yet. Oh, no, tell me if I'm on the right track. Am I good? Then I can figure this out now. I can figure this puzzle out. Or do I need more data? That's the question. Is there more to do here? Because I feel like I've gotten... Unless that guy had more info. Oh, if he did, I'd be so mad. You need more data. Shit. Okay. I need more data. Alright. Alright. It's fine. We're good. Gotta be here somewhere, right? I want to know what this dang thing is. It drives me crazy. Like, this looks like it's something important. It's not, but it looks so important. Alright, let's go take a look. Let's go take a look. Taking a jaunt. Door's closed. Just gonna go take a little jaunt through Bosch here. And I'm wondering if I didn't hear him correctly. Like, if I did... I mean, I heard him. Osa and Disa is absolutely what he said. But I'm, like, more... Did I... Okay, the only other thing that I can think of... Oh, that wouldn't make any sense. These will always... Right? So what's hold on. Let me see something. One second. My other notes. What's up? Okay. Let's see. Maybe that's not. Maybe those aren't in here. They aren't. So it's not this guy. Good to know. What was up here? That was the calculations, but was there anything else up here? Just double checking. We're just trying to be thorough. Can't go up further. Drives me crazy as well. There's doors there. You can clearly go. Can't go that way. Just being thorough in our investigations. Yeah, there's that guy. Yeah, there were 5 total towers, but we've solved this puzzle. It has been solved. There's not more to it. Okay. Yeah, oh no, we don't want to watch that one again. It's a long one. Can't go in there. You're in this big fancy temple, and there's a lot of passageways. Like, I don't need to go over there. It's not important. It's like, you would be examining every single nook and cranny of this place, my friend. You can't bet on there assuming there's nothing up those stairs. There's definitely something up those stairs. Let's see. Can't go that way. I wonder if I can see the priest ghost or something. Maybe he has something for me. Maybe. Priest ghost. Okay, priest ghost isn't here. Priest ghost got to help you now. That's also the thing, is that like now it's been whittled down. How many more puzzles do we have to solve? We have 2 puzzles before us. I've solved every other puzzle I've come across. There are 2 puzzles currently. There is typewriter puzzle. There is radar dish puzzle. That's what I've got. Okay, so yeah, there are 5 towers here. Wonder if those coincide with that. I'm not entirely sure. That's just gonna lead me to the bells, but let's go anyways. Let's be thorough. Yeah, everything's broken. I'm gonna have to take a short break too in a minute. Just to stretch, get some water. Just to be sure. Just to be sure. All the bells here. This is just the training situation. Yeah, this is just to learn the sounds for the sound puzzle. Not something we need to continue looking into. Thank you, username unknown. We're gonna get that water cooler break. I'm just gonna do a quick once over of Bosch here, and then from there, take a break if we haven't found anything yet. There are 5 towers that we measured. They look kind of like the things that we were manipulating at the top of the typewriter. Just wonder if I come across any ghosts. Excuse me, any ghosts around here? We're just taking the walk all the way back to our where the doom balloon would be. Not there right now, of course. Go through this. Takes us out here. Yeah, there's nothing. Okay. again, sometimes we trigger ghosts in different directions, which is why I'm making the walk back now. There's one other thing I can look at. There's one other thing I want to look at. Something. We have to make the walk because I want to see if I trigger any ghosts. It happens. It's one thing that I kind of like. My only real kind of like pet peeve on a design standpoint is that sometimes certain events will trigger certain ghosts, and it only at certain perspectives in a path. And so like, it was a point where we kind of like completed some puzzles and we were go hot, and then we went to a certain location, and then we saw the ghosts that gave you hints of the puzzles that we've already solved. One other thing I want to look at. There's the mirror. They gave us kind of the coordinates, or the original set of coordinates that led us to the island in the first place. And I'm wondering if there's something there. Okay, so I should just load then to puzzle shootout. Because I'm here, I don't want to do that walk back from there. Okay. So the only other thing that I can think of, is going to be over here at this guy. Helmet man. Not the same symbols that I'm looking for. Right, yeah. A lot of stairs in advanced civilizations, right? Okay, I gotta take a short break. I'm gonna be right back. I need some water and stretch. You guys should do so as well. We'll be back in just a minute. All right, we're back. All right, so what do I got? So I looked through all of here. The other piece of data is not here on Bosch. We would know. Okay, so my only other, I don't think there's going to be any data over in Bugland or Balloonland. We were in Balloonland earlier. So the only other place that I can think of is here. All right, so there's a door we can't open. We extensively looked through the door area and did that puzzle there. Let's see. So is there anything else over here then? Let's see what that lady says with her. Because I'm trying to figure out, like, what... The only other thing I can think of is doing prison again. And talking to that guy again for a clue. But I don't think that's the answer. We can just go in this now, right? We solved the puzzle. Oh, no. Do I have to do this puzzle again? I'm saying, like, so the clue that we need isn't on Bosch. Because we explored it. Did I load an old save? Just puzzle she wrote is all. Which it was post talking to the guy. He solved the house puzzle, and I'm wondering if only he can go through there then if he did that. I traveled all the way back after talking to the prison dude to the typewriter, and that's the only part that we did. So I'm wondering if I'm guessing just because she didn't solve that puzzle, which I can do again. I can do the puzzle again. I mean, it's not hard. What was our answer with this one? I forget. Going through 8 houses. Here's our puzzle. Bam. It's 24141332. Let's do that real quick. We'll just do that. 2414. 24. 14. One 332. There we go. So 3. This should do it. Oh shit, I did that wrong? Alright, hold on. Door complete. Door complete. Here's door complete. This is at the completed stage. So we have completed the door puzzle. Like, can we go through any of these doors? I don't think we can. No, they don't open. Okay. Oh, I didn't want you to go there, but that's okay. That's fine, my dude. Is there... Yeah, we can't go across the bridge, right? No, we cannot. Oh, okay. Oh, this light again. Let's see. Let's do this again. Let's see this message. This is also why you save. This is why you save.
I'm glad you came. Some of us A few of us have learned your language.
Yes.
You are on the doorstep of our sanctuary.
Indeed.
The decision is yours. The wanderer or the good servant? Which will it be?
You and he were buddies. Weren't you? Yeah, she's looking over there. And I was assuming that's the doors that we're supposed to take a look at from when we unlocked them. And I can't, like, there's no other, is there another view here? Okay, we can look up here. Oh, baby. There is what we need. Oh. Sorry. 1, 5, 7, 8, 10, 12. Right? 1, 5, 7, 8, 10, 12. There's the answer. I did. 1, 5, 7, 8, 10, 12. So, Josh Graham's, she wasn't looking at the doors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Oh, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12. I made that assumption. I stand corrected. And then F. Shit. Did I get that wrong? Now it's just knowing in what order to put to do the combinations. So now once we have this pattern, we now know it's this sets of keys. They only work in so many iterations. We just got to figure out which ones do what, and from there go from where. What to do from there. I think. I hope. Please. My cat's on the keyboard. Watch out. The stream may suddenly end. Okay, hold on. Let's. Now we've got data here. We got data here. Cat, for the love of all that is, love it. Oh my gosh, don't. Oh, come on. Get up, keyboard. Yep, see, told you. There we go. Can you not, my dear? Alright, hold on. So, doing this once. I need a fresh paper for this one. Fresh paper. Okay. Okay, so this is the first time. 5. Oh! I'm not trying to get all the lights on. I'm an idiot. There's the combination. 3, 5, 7, 8. 1, 5, 8. That's the combination. Cat's on the keyboard with the silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man in the moon. Schism in your pants and you don't know why. These puzzles you gotta try. I know you'll have a real good time. It's just the combination. I was like, oh, we gotta use these to make the lights light up. Focus is making assumptions again. I'm sorry, I'm making assumptions again. And that's always that'll always kill you. That'll always kill you in an adventure game. Be wary. The hubris is real. The moment that you feel like you're on a roll and you can do no wrong, you then just go with your gut and the initial assumption that you make, and that is not always correct. It's almost always incorrect. Don't listen to yourself sometimes. Listen to yourself sometimes. Don't listen to yourself other times. Sometimes your brain can screw yourself over. Okay. Is that the one? No. Shit. Wrong way. Wrong way. I forget what the symbol is. I never took the time to actually look at it and write it down. Tentacle Tower is supposed to be here, but I'm not, so it is not here. What the? Game? Oh. Just crashed. Game crashed. Okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. Let's open up our scum. Schism and with scum. You can see I have the lost files of Sherlock Holmes, the case of the serrated scalpel, and Zork Nemesis. Bam! I'm sorry, your ears. Okay, load game. Puzzle she wrote. Here she is. Cause the game to crash, because that's what I do. My puzzle solving skills are so sick, I've got the flu. Oh, no, but stay where you are. What are you doing? She's in the clothes hamper. I'm in my laundry room / office. And she's in a clothes hamper. Because she's a crazy cat. We're so close. We can do this. We're on the precipice. That, I think, is the only time when there's been a puzzle where you had to look up. It gives you that option all of the time. I don't think I've ever had to look up. I mean, I could be wrong. But I do not remember ever having to look up. But she was looking up. She was. Josh Grams was right. Okay. No, oh gosh. Not you. You. Oh god, that's you. You. Ayesha. Don't get on the keyboard. Get off the keyboard, cat. What you getting on the keyboard, kid? I love you. I do. I love you. There's a cat. Ah! Get down. Get down. You crazy cat. Down you go. You're gonna lay on my leg. Gonna be comfy there. You okay? Okay. So, I will make the assumption that this is the left one. And if it doesn't work, we'll switch it. Alright, so 3, 5, 7, 8. Oops. 3, 5, 7, 8. The fact that this game had the directions you can always shown in the bottom left got me pretty obsessive over never missing a possible solution. What's funny is that, yeah, like every time it popped up, I'd always look at them. And then the last stream, I didn't at all. Like, I didn't notice them at all. I do like that touch, though. I do. Because it also helps you understand kind of where you are spatially. It's just more directions within which you can figure out where you are in a space. And that's always helpful. Because in these types of games, it is really easy to get disoriented. Oh, yeah. Let's do this. Here we go. Maybe not. Hi.
So, that's your decision. Well, so be it. There's still time to save your friends, but you must hurry. Get to the balloon. Matya will do what it must. Think well of us. And remember, we tried.
What have we done?
All we can do, we just don't know enough. There must be something here that can help the Argillans. Maybe help everyone. One of those ritual protocols Matia seems to like.
Okay. Oh, hold on. What is this thing? I gotta talk to dude. So we gotta get the band back together, I think. I really hope there is not a time limit. Please tell me there's no ticking. Is there a ticking clock, Electrike? Please tell me there's not a ticking clock right now. I do not want there to be a ticking clock. It will make me very sad. It'll help me not stress out. Ticking clocks stress me out. Okay, good. Thank God. Okay, good. We're fine. Then we're fine. We're fine. It's fine. Why do birds suddenly appear every time Matia's here? Ritual protocols. Did I hear you say you were looking for ghosts before? Yeah, not real ghosts. Just pretend ghosts. It's just the word I used to call for the interspatial existence. Some kind of ghost recon? Quiet. Speaking of which, I submitted a pitch for a really wonderful narrative convention, Narrascope, and I pitched a talk, a 30-minute discussion on we want to go, hold on, one down, yes, on the use of text parsers in on graphical games, and more modern-ish games from old school games. That door still doesn't open. Okay, so we got to talk to dude. And I was just like, it's typically for people in like interactive fiction and text narrative. Oh, you were nonchalant, Nate. Yeah. So and it would be, but like I was like, I'm terrified because I feel like I would upset a lot of people with my discussion. My topic would be, again, how text parsers can be utilized in graphical games, how they're inspiration from narrative fiction, interactive fiction, and text adventures and things like this, how they're inspired by text-based games and utilize text parsers in imaginative ways, and how that can in turn inspire interactive fiction today. Citing examples of how EverQuest interacts with NPCs and its use of text parser just in terms of overall, like, it does stuff. It's interesting, but also talking about like things like Call of Duty Black Ops and Lethal Company. Nonchalant says AGS has text-based built in and is wholly capable of doing that. Absolutely. Adventure Game Studio? Oh, yeah. But I just think it's very interesting, kind of those inspirations of like where these games kind of come from, how they utilize text parsers, and how we can play with them in more creative ways. There's a lot of great examples of stuff that utilize that. But I'm like, I will be talking about... Oh, hold on. If I'm going... Okay, so I can't go to the balloon, so I gotta go to the tower first from here. Do you already have a choose your own adventure in your head, Bogus? About what? About how that will go? How that will play in my head? I'm absolutely terrified if I were to get that and somebody would be like pearl clutching. Oh, using text parsers / muds. I mean, I absolutely do all of the time. Oh my gosh. You should get out. Get off the keyboard, my dear. Cat's still on the keyboard. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna watch her. What are you doing? Absolutely. So like, I mean, one of like, I would love for a online text game. What? Look at this cat. Look what she's got. Oh, okay, never mind. She's got a hairband, like a not a hair tie, a hairband for my kids that was sitting on this printer. Having a multiplayer one where people are utilizing a text parser to solve puzzles, but in a way that will require cooperation and communication between each other. We don't have a lot of. Think of like Mist Online as a text game. I mean, that's just for me. That's just for me. But I also just love the way that EverQuest interacts with NPCs. Utilizing the text parser in a more freeform way of using public chat and implementing keywords into sentences. How those keywords are conveyed to the player. So they're, I mean, it's simple stuff too. It's not complicated. It's effective though. You might like the concept in a game by, I can't remember their name. One moment. But Crystal Shard Studios. What's the game called? They did a space game. Lovers in a Dangerous Space Time? Was it Lovers in a... There's one that is that. It's a space game that uses communication, but it's not necessarily adventure-y, though. I love the way that EverQuest interacts with NPCs because it doesn't. Not a lot of people replicate that, and it's incredibly intuitive and interactive. It's very engaging, and it's simple. Starship Quasar. I'll have to look into that one. I'm gonna write that down. Starship Quasar. I'll look into that one. All right, so he's going to the balloon. Then she's got to go to the balloon. We'll all go into the balloon together. Do I need everybody to be there together? Oh. To the Doom balloon. I'm going to have him just be in the balloon for now. She needs to be in the Doom balloon. That's fine. Crystal Shard did some interesting other games, including Heroine's Quest. Oh, Heroine's Quest. Yeah, I know that one. Yeah, that's great stuff. Oops. Sit in the seat, please. Thank you. Go to the balloon again. What's so special about the balloon? I'm gonna go back to Bee Haven. I just love the idea of socializing with software. I love learning the language and implementing it to have that conversation. Like every text parser has rules in games, and understanding how it wants you to interact with it, and then what you can do with it, and being able to then play with it. And there's some experimentation involved with it, or reintroduction of new mechanics and new functions that you can play with then, and how that changes things. And typically what happens when you're playing a very traditional interactive fiction that's very old school in its styling, they very much stick to the modern or the classic conventions of, look, get, that sort of thing. And even the more modern stuff, NPC interaction is not so great. Using a thesaurus to remap the primary text parser function, observe equals look. Yeah. But most of the time, what's going to happen... Oh. Was there... Hold on. Was there always Steam there? I feel like there wasn't. Hold on. This machine over here that looked like a machine that never did anything... might do something now. Can you do something? No. Okay. I always think it might. So let's get to the Doom balloon. I feel like that's new. But I'm not gonna make any judgments yet, because I don't know. Quote, Thus my sins do pour out from me, for I have spilt my wickedness upon thy innocent bosom. That's a quote that Lib has quoted from chat. That is from the game Vampire the Masquerade Redemption. That is a classy game. That's why that suspended game was so interesting to me. It had all the great immersion of controlling the unification of robots. Yes, absolutely. But there are also ways that you can kind of take that information narratively and play with it even further. This next quote is, jam the jack into his eyeballs. Flower, Sun, and Rain. So, Nigel and Nate, that's why I like highlight something like Lethal Company. You have this computer terminal that you interact with for commands like going to locations, purchasing items, and things like this as you progress in the game. But also, you can use it as kind of like an encyclopedia of knowledge on the things you've scanned in the game world, so you can kind of learn about the enemies and stuff like this. And that's the more expressed functions. Those are the things that you just know about, right? That just by playing with it, like it kind of tells you this. And then there's these other functions. There's ones where you can pick up kind of these environmental clues about this journal of these people who worked this job before you, and and their experiences, but you don't know that from the terminal, from the get-go. Okay, so like, I'm just gonna do. I can't do programming for the life of me, nonchalantly. It's not a possibility. I can't understand programming. I have attempted so many times with patience, and like endless patience, and nothing. Have I used Scratch? I do not know what that is. But I have, on so many instances, LabVIEW is a visual programming language. It's pretty neat. I tried so many things. I don't know. I don't know. But I can't understand it. I try so hard, and it doesn't. Scratch is made for kids. I promise you that I won't be able to. I'm terrible at it. Like, I can't understand it. Its functions elude me completely. All right, we're at the balloon. What am I doing at the balloon? It's gotta be... I think the Game Builder Garage has a similar visual layout. Yeah, but see, there's the thing, though. There's a guy who can figure out puzzles on stream that are extremely obtuse. I believe in you. No, because here's the thing. I can't see correlation. So, like, if I'm given a piece of data to put in, it's an instruction. They're like, hey, you want the thing to do this? Have it say that. Like, type this in. Okay, I did that. I don't know how to apply that to anything else other than that instance. And to take that even further, that is such a hyper-focused concept for one particular function that I won't remember it. It's gone. Because, like, I will be like, okay, I got it to say, like, hello world, and like, oh, you know, that's great. What's that doing for me? It's not doing anything. I'm not accomplishing anything. Okay, so, like, there's a symbol, too. It's the same, that hasn't changed. It's so hard. I am just doing what I'm told, and I don't know why. I don't know how it applies to a bigger picture. I literally, it's one of those things. So, like, with just the way that my brain works, one of the things that I have to do that's vital for me, is to have almost an intricate understanding of it from the get-go. I have to take it apart and understand all of its workings and why, and the why is elusive. The why is completely elusive. I have no idea why I'm doing the things that I'm doing. I'm just doing them. You just need a programming language to get on its knees and ask you, please, Bogus Daddy, hold me down and parse me textually. I need a Sherpa. You know? I need a Sherpa. And what's wild is that, you know, I had a Sherpa once. And they were a bad Sherpa. They were a very bad Sherpa. What am I... Okay, so the only thing I can do then, I should do... Hold on. There's only one other thing that we gotta follow then, is that steam from that one place. It's gotta be something from there. So we gotta take a look and see from there what happens. When I get that feeling, I got textual healing. I don't have that brain. I don't have that brain. It doesn't work. I've tried so hard. It doesn't calculate. I really try to find how it works with everything else, and it doesn't for me. Kuno! I want it to. God, do I want it to. I want to make games. I'm good at them. I understand them. I do not understand the language it is to make them. Okay, our CD is that's the same CD. That's not what we need. Okay, let's go on the ledges over here and take a look. The brain does not compute. It's true. I may have to go back to get more data. Talk to the prisoner. I probably have to go talk to the prisoner again because I'm dumb. But let's see. What did I save? I saved it to the Doom Balloon. Okay. Let's just save a new save. Doom Balloon? Question mark? Question mark. You can make a choose your own adventure. We can make a game. Can I make a choose your own adventure? That's the thing. There was that. Like, I don't want to make a choose your own adventure. I feel Unity isn't that hard to learn. I can teach you. I tried. Here's the thing. I did Unity. I did the tutorials. All right. To give you an understanding of how long it took me to do like some of the basic tutorials. The very first tutorial it gives you is like essentially how do you make land and have a person or a figure walk on that flat surface. Yeah, that took me about 8 hours. It took me about 8 hours. And it's a really simple thing. It's like not even a page of instruction. It took me about 8 hours. I couldn't even remotely tell you like what I did when I ventured, and it was literally they were like, copy this, and I was like, huh? It says, I will admit, depending on the paradigm, there are some different ways of thinking about programming. I can follow object-oriented, but it definitely isn't how I think out of the box. And like for me, I think like I want something to do this. And then I'm just like, well, I don't even know where to begin. It's far more complicated than learning an actual language. Because there you have mechanics, you have these rules, and you can see the patterns. In a programming language, there are no patterns. There's no patterns. There are rules, but there are no patterns. If you want to do one thing, you could achieve it 50 different ways. But if you do it 22 of those ways, it keeps you from doing another unrelated object. and task. And why? No idea. 8 hours with me and you have a simple game up and running. No. It's like Book is going to get his own personal game jam, right? Okay, so I can't interact. Oh, again. No, I can't. I cannot interact with these. So we are done with this puzzle. It is done. So I think that we just have to go back and talk to Prison Man. Okay. Yeah, I think I just botched it. I didn't talk to him. One day. I gotta see if I get this talk in and accepted. And if I don't, we'll talk. Okay, so let's go back. Let's talk to Prison Man. I forget that Prison Man's there. So Josh Grams, I submitted an application to talk at Nerscope. And it's about how interactive fiction and text adventures and text parsers influence graphical games and how they're applied in graphical games in a variety of different ways, and how that can also be applied retroactively into modern narrative fiction, interactive fiction, in a way that is engaging and effective. It says, like so many other things, there's definitely a familiarity aspect. I think there could be a moment when programming just clicks with you, but until you push yourself to that point, it is like Moonspeak. It is like Moonspeak, and I can tell you that I have probably logged more than 150 hours in attempting to do so, like in order to understand it. And I am legitimately, from that point, at that 150 hour mark, I knew just as much as I did at the 0 hour mark. I was a monkey entering keys, doing what I was told to do, with zero understanding of what that was. It's like if I was playing this game and someone was just telling me, I was reading a walkthrough and someone was just telling me what to do. No idea why. And all it was simply doing was inputting that information. I don't understand the organization of that information. I don't understand the reasons behind it. Software development is my job, so 150 hours sounds like nothing. Dev team claim it'll take that long for trivial things. Yeah, I got the wanderlust, my friend. I have only so much time in my life. I have a world I must explore and things I must experience. Let's go talk to Prison Man. I don't know the why. Oh, Prison Man's not here. Alright, so... Okay. She said go to the balloon. I went to the balloon. I think he was having the kind of brain that would work well with programming in some ways. Oh no, programming spoke to me when I was 12. I've used many languages in none of you saw me play Last Call BBS? What was Last Call BBS? And attempting to do the programming minigame that they had, and me like having a panic attack. I had an outright panic attack. It was bad. Alright, so let's go. Did I check the door after all this? That one locked door. Prison Man isn't there anymore. That door's still locked. Where the heck am I supposed to go then? It's 11:30. Go to the balloon and, like, there's nothing there with the balloon. Are we near the village? Can we go check the night side? Where the ghost lady was missing? Yeah, we're at the village. Yeah, we can. Oh, Josh Grams, we solved that. We solved that. She was looking at something. She was looking at the dam, which gave us lights, which are part of the combination for the typewriter puzzle. You use programming every day. You just don't know you do. Once you learn the basics, the sky's the limit. I understand. Oh, no worries. I'm not good at it, Kuno, but I think once you get good at, once you can switch between them much faster. I wish I could have learned it when I was younger. Yeah. Okay. At the balloon. Doom balloon question mark. Let's go check the church. Let's go to the church. Oh, nope, wrong way. Yeah, that's not the other thing too. That's weird. There's a funny side thing about programming, though. You kind of end up becoming a mini expert on whatever it is you're programming. Like, for me, I just need it to do what I want it to do. Like, I'm that guy who's like, okay, what can this thing do? And they're like, here's what it can do. And I'm like, okay, I can do something with that. I cannot go, I need it to do this. And they're like, okay, well, let's build that thing that can do that. And I'm like, huh? Alright. We're going to temple. Because they said something. It's too open-ended. Yeah. But the problem is also that there is nothing that will meet my needs. There's nothing that will meet my needs. And it's not open-ended. So, and I try to understand. I do. And I don't come in with a, I'm going to fail. I don't come in with the defeatist perspective. But I just sit and I stare, and I am in another world. I'm in it's looking at Cthulhu. It is indecipherable and completely, like, none of it works. None of it makes any sense. I don't know what I'm looking at. It's like that in engineering. Normally you break it into systems. Yeah, sometimes there are seemingly endless layers of abstraction, and that's the stuff I have to parse it all. I have to understand all of it. And if I can't, I struggle. I still think the claw grabbing the nose ring is funny to me for some reason. It's cute, isn't it? Just a little nose bone. So yeah, we gotta come back here. I mean, they're talking about Mattia. They said go to the balloon, and obviously the balloon didn't have anything. What you need, Bogus, is context, explanation, and examples. Then it'll make sense. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's true. Because, like, every instruction and every tutorial that I've looked at doesn't offer that context. It doesn't. And you're probably right, Kuno. That's why I say I need a Sherpa at some point. Sherpas are what I need. Time is a problem. time is a major problem for me because I am running out of time. And I can only do so much. And I have to make a decision on what it is that what I'm going to do in that time. If that makes sense. And that's always a challenge. Now I got to make your curriculum and do the bogus. There's the stream. It's the Teach Bogus Programming stream. And then you're all going to sit there and be like, "Oh my god, this person is a child. This person is an actual child. I am trying to teach a 4-year-old how to do this." Not yet. Not yet, Kuno. I got a lot of stuff to do. I got a lot of stuff to do right now. I am currently in full panic mode of so many things right at this moment. It says, even working in software development, if I don't have an actual project to apply a concept to, it won't stick for me. Yeah. Like, I was working with, and like, here's the thing. Here's the thing. So, TADS. TADS is it's a text adventure, like, game development software, right? It's the other side of Inform. Inform uses a language-based programming language, like where you use full English sentences to do what you want. But I don't like Inform at all. It bothers me greatly because it's incredibly limiting in that regard. And also, I just hate how it has NPC interaction. It doesn't exist. It's really bad. Okay, so I wonder if any of these doors... Did any of these doors open up here? Did this guy open? No, still closed. And so like TADS was the thing I spent a lot of time looking at, because TADS allowed for a lot of variability in kind of how you do stuff. Also allowed for multimedia, which is big for me. Like, I think that having sound and music and that stuff is actually kind of important. And I had this idea, and like I spent a lot of time trying to get it to work, and like I'd get so much of it done. But then there's one thing that I couldn't parse. There's really Hello, Lightman. All right. Yeah, I have to get the whole gang together. Is that what it is? Like, I have to get the whole gang together to the Doom Balloon, and I gotta get her. Hey, I'll get on the Doom Balloon. At some point. It's magic to me. Programming. It is. Like, it's the most alien and unusual thing. Like, I don't get it. I try. I really do. But it's not a puzzle. It's not a puzzle. It's not even a language. It is a state of being. It is an ephemeral thought process. Okay, he's on the Doom Balloon. And we are going to go to Balloon Town together. And that's the weird thing. That's the thing. So like, I try to get it, because I don't understand how everything correlates with everything else. I don't see that bigger picture. I don't see the ecosystem, the connections of the things that you're doing. I see the individual thing, and then I don't see how that affects or relates to other things. And so I can't view creating a state for an individual object and then in other processes manipulate that state, if that makes any sense. Like, I don't understand how. I don't understand any of it. It's all Greek to me. Okay. I'm at the balloon. Hold on, I want to know maybe if this seat has changed in any way. Have you changed in any way? No. I can't do anything with you. You're still that balloon seat. Oh. Has anything changed over here? No. Okay, my man's here with us, right? We are on the balloon. They told us to go here. We are here. Things clicked for me when I saw UMLs. Says Nonchalani. What is a UML? Unified Markup Language. What is Unified Markup Language? I am now officially bug slugging struggling. Graphical representation of a program. Interesting. Yeah, we got you. Right, nothing's changed from this point. Hi, Isha. 7-throw. Yeah, we changed. Oh, yeah. Stop pushing buttons. Ah. Angelina says, I'm curious about this game. We are at the end. We are at the end. So he's there. I wonder if I switch, he's still there. Okay. I wonder if they both have cat. Cat, can you not do this right now? My dearest cat. At the end. This is the, hey, how's it going, Surfer Train? Hello. Can you not do this? I love you. I love you, Isha. But can you not do that, please? And I'm like late again. Don't worry about it, my friend. You're doing great. I'm gonna get both in this car because I think you can get in both sides. You're totally fine, Starbucks fan. How are you, by the way? I hope you're doing well. There's 2 seats. Cool. Hey there. How's it going? Just gotta decide what to play. Ooh, what's your choices? What are you debating on? You should do not eat my note pencil. Who said you could eat my note pencil? Yeah, we can't, like, change this direction, right? Like, we can't alter that. What was the last game you beat, Star Fox Rain? Out of curiosity. I played some emulators or PS5? PS5? What was the last game you beat? I've been playing so much Power World. It's true. So this guy. Yeah, I know. My kids want to play Power with me? What, Lip? Oh no, Lip. Red Dead 2 or Elden Ring Sister Fox Rain. Interesting. Usually when I get like that paralysis, right? That like decision paralysis, I typically chalk it up to like, I haven't beaten a game recently. And I need to beat a game. Like I need one to be like, that's the one I'm gonna do. It was Star Fox Adventure. Ooh, nice one. Lip, you can make heroin for the pals. Don't do it, Lip. Don't do it. You can make heroin for the pals. I strongly suggest no. I want to play Power with you too, Bogus, but I'm waiting to see if Nintendo's going to do anything. That's all the more reason to get it then, because then you can still play it. Because you got it. I don't understand. I've already talked to you guys. I've listened to you all. What is on the balloon? It. I think that I might not be able to do something. Oh, it's true. Unless they took assets directly from Nintendo games, they can't really do anything. The Pokemon part of Power World has turned me off so much. I neither want to abuse nor love the pals. I just have no want for them at all. I understand this, Lip. I know that you have this issue. I'm going to take a small look. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Unlock the panel using the key. It opens the reveal. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Click the ones that are combinations. I don't understand any of this. Help me, Electrike. You're my only hope. I don't understand any of this. I think you just missed some stuff around the area you solved the last puzzle. Really? Okay. To the Doom Balloon. Okay. I missed something. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go back to where I came from. There's a cat now on my mouse pad, and I'm having to reach over her to get to my mouse. I must be missing something, because I have no input, and I took a small glance at the Universal Hint System, and it's like, you should be at the balloon, and putting in these coordinates, and I'm like, what coordinate? What? Where are we getting these coordinates? They're not getting along just yet, Lip, but they're getting there, slowly but surely. She's starting to get a little more aloof with him. Our new cat is getting more aloof with Mango. Because he will like hiss at her door. He doesn't get angry with her. Like, they've seen each other. They don't do anything. Oh, no. Oh god. Stop. And but she now, because of all the hissing that she hears, she is a little scared of him now. Okay. So we're here. Okay, let's push the button and see what happens. It opens up, and then it closes. Can it open that door? Maybe it's opened that other door now. Maybe that's what it did. Let's go see. Why not, right? Can't hurt. But overall, they're doing okay. Yeah, so... let's see. What was the hanging, like, sign thing back there, the squarish? So, I asked that same question. I mean, we can go and look again, but it didn't show anything. We can go back and look. I saw a similar looking thing by the Doom Balloon, the airship, the Skull and Bones. Okay, thank you, Isha. Thank you for getting down off the desk, please. Thank you. This thing here, right? Yeah. You can't interact with it in any way. I'm wondering if... hold on. See, there's that. It's the same kind of thing. You should do not eat the little ties on my... oh, hold on. Hello. Hello. Hold on. Does she have something like this? She doesn't. Okay, but he does. Hold on. Oh, no, open. What? A key? I can take... hold on. You sure you're sitting in my lap right now? This is not the best place for a cat to be right at this moment. I'm just looking at my symbols here. This is the symbol to here, this place. Right? Yes. No, not quite. Hold on. L, P, R. Yeah, it is. It is. Okay, so this is the symbols for this place. But there's a key here. Okay. Oh, don't take the key. Don't, no. I'd like the key. Once I close it, I now have a key. I now have a key, which I can now use at that place. I noticed that. I noticed that those two things were very similar. But I also didn't touch the pixel. Oh. Okay, coming. We're gonna figure this out. And that's a coordinate system then for the airship that I need. Oh my gosh, Isha, you're gonna cause the whole stream to collapse, my dear. You've already removed the taskbar somehow on that computer. How, I do not know. You are a force of chaos, and I love you. I love you, force of chaos. But that was good. Thank you, Josh Gramps. Sometimes it just takes a second for you to say, like, hey, slow down for a second. Get your brain back in order. Because, yeah, like, I noticed that those two things were the same, and I felt like that was important, but I couldn't do anything with it. And then, of course, I realized, oh, so I'm gonna go there. That's why. So we have a key. Total luck. I was assuming you were going to explain that you already used that. No. Nisha, do not eat my note-taking pencil. I love you. You are a kitty. You want to play. You want to run. You want to be a cat. I know. But you cannot eat my pencil. And there you go. Yeah. So new coordinates. That's what we need. Wow. Okay. Okay, good. I can zoom in. Thank God. All right. 7. Pac-Man. P. N. L. R. Wacky 3. Backwards S. Okay. Wow, that is actually very... No, it's not. I was like, it's very similar to the other chord combination. It's not very similar. I'm going to take that with me, though. Thank you very much. All right. Let's go. I also get confused because when they say go to the balloon, I think they mean the balloon world. And that is not what they mean. They say go to the airship. Take the airship. But I do not make that correlation. They say balloon, I think balloon world. Nisha. She sees me like just talking with my hands and waving a pencil around. She's like, oh, I want to play with this thing. Aisha, do not eat my eraser right. She's right there. Right there. Just, you're on your hind legs. Oh my God, she's standing up on her hind legs. I wish you could see that. What are you? Are you trying to be a person? Are you trying to be a person right now? Is that what's happening? Do not eat my pencil. Do not eat my pencil. I love you. Do not eat my pencil, please. For note-taking, how am I supposed to solve adventure puzzles if you eat my pencils? There's no cat. I'm just talking to the desk. I'm just talking to a desk. That's it. Just desk talking. Hi. Are you real, Misha? Or are you a figment of my imagination? Have I gone truly mad? Has Schizm brought me to such lengths? Has it brought me to such lengths? It's already late. Oh my gosh. Okay. Where did I put my notes? Yisha, what'd you do with my coordinate? Yisha, what did you do with my coordinates? Yisha? Oh my God, have I lost my mind? Full disclosure, wouldn't put it past you to be talking to your desk. I did eat a Mulan toy once. Yes, go get that. Go get that. And leave me to my own devices. No. No. I'm losing my mind. I wrote it down. I wrote it down. Where did I write it down at? None of these have pencil marks. None of these have pencil marks. I've lost my mind. The paper did not drop anywhere. I've lost my mind. I've lost my mind. What has happened to me? Where is my mind? Where is my mind? Corner. I wrote it. I wrote it. I drew it. I wrote it. Did I write it backwards? Not the other side of the paper? No. No. I don't. What the heck? I have lost my mind. I have lost it. It's gone. It's nowhere to be seen. Completely lost. Here it is. It was behind me, and the cat was sitting on it on the floor. The cat was sitting on it on the floor behind me. Seven. Pac-Man. P. P. N. Wait, no, this. Oh, it is, yeah. L. R. Wacky 3. Oh, whoa. Okay, there. Okay, that one looks very different. Wacky 3. Backwards S. Backwards S. There it is. Entering the code. I'm sitting on the car keys. Exactly. The cat took my notes and sat on them. I'm a bumble grump today. I'm feeling very bumble grumpy. It's because I'm so sore. I'm achy. I'm exhausted. I might cancel tomorrow's stream of Dragon Quest Swords because I am so beat. My oldest came home sick today from school. We're going into... Oh, God, we're going into an egg. Oh, we're getting an egg. Okay, we had to pick it up. Where are we dropping it? Everything looks really small. It's like I'm just wandering around a bunch of models compared to my big honkin' skeletal ship. Yeah, it's okay. She just has a bad cold. It's all. School sent her home. They're like, ah. Was the bug ship Mattia all along? Oh, God. You sprayed your goo on me. Okay. Let's get into the other ship. But no, like, yeah, there's been so many things kind of just going on, and I've just been so busy, and I've been just so beat. Doing so many things. Getting all this stuff done. I built two cat trees today. Took care of my oldest who was sick. I haven't got to play some Minecraft with her. That's not a job. That's enjoyable. Cooking, cleaning, doing laundry, building cat trees. It never ends. All right. So we are going to the living ship. We've got an egg. 2 cat trees. That's enough to start a cat orchard. It's true. It's enough to house like 30 cats. it'll grow them over time, of course. Once you plant the cat trees. You build the cat trees, then you plant them. And then you grow cats. That's how cats are made. It's a scientific fact. Scientific fact. That cats come from cat trees. You can't argue otherwise. I'm just saying. Okay. Now finally will this work? No. Alright. So now we have this thing. We have an egg. Astro's Playroom. Oh, baby. That's what I like. Astro's Playroom. Good choice. Wait. Hold on. Astro's Playroom is that... It's not the PlayStation VR one. Right? That's Astrobot Rescue Mission. Still good. Nope. Alright, so I'm guessing... Oh, there's another console here that we haven't touched. This one. Oh, we have touched it. That's the blinking lights. This one we haven't touched. Can we do anything with it yet? No. That VR one is great. It is great. For sure it is. Okay. So, we have the egg. Let's go to Temple Land. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. We got an egg. We're going to Temple Land. We'll see what we do. Right? We'll figure it out. We're almost there. And I want to... Oh, I'm ready. Oh, I'm ready. I don't know what we're going to do. Okay, so let's get out. Oh, wait, what? It didn't... Did it take me where I need to go? Where did it take me? Alright, let's see. This isn't the first CGFMV game where you escort an egg in the past couple months. Oh. It's true. Wait. What one? What CGFMV game did I escort an egg? This isn't gonna be helpful, right? Like, none of this is helpful. We have the egg. What am I doing with the egg? There has to be something I can do with the egg. Oh my god! Egg. I'm so dumb. Last Express. I am not a smart man. No, it's... Oh! One set in the jungle, and you had the ever-changing aircraft/boat. Wow, I do not remember this game. FMV, set in a jungle, and you had an ever-changing aircraft/boat. I was say, Last Express has an egg, too, that we are escorting. It seems to be the theme. I thought maybe, like, being in that throne might have helped, but, like, I don't know. Wow, I really have zero recollection of this. Hold on, I'm gonna go look at my YouTube archives and see what I can find, because that is completely... Oh, okay. Okay, let's see. I want to know what this is. I want to figure this out. So let's go Bam. Is it time to go back to the prisoner? I went there. He wasn't there. Hold on. I'm gonna find out about this game I played about FMVs and in a jungle. Let's see. Flower Center, no. Dolucky, no. Return to Moria, no. Obviously. Let's see. Not Baldur's Gate. Not Dinty Dungeon. Not Sherlock Holmes. Not Labo. Wait, was it Labo? No, it wasn't Labo, obviously. That's not FMV. King's Quest. Amazon! Amazon! Amazon, of course. Amazon. I mean, I can try. Go talk to Prisoner Man. But I was there earlier. Nothing, he wasn't even there. It was probably 5 months ago, and I'm just losing track of time. I can tell you, it was... Amazon was 4 months ago. Wow. That was when we were playing Redguard. And starting up, we were kind of like midway through with Baldur's Gate, which I'm not going to finish on stream. I'm going to add. I'll probably finish it on my own. There's too many things I want to see. Dark Void was around that time. Oh yeah, Dark Void was fun. Redguard. Oh, baby Redguard. Oh, baby Redguard. You're too sweet. I loved you so. Why did they not continue with your vision? Dragon's Dogma around that time. Oh yeah, Sacred Pools. I have to do Sacred Pools again. I have to show you what I know. Things, oh baby. We're playing Sacred Pools, and it's an unreleased Sega Saturn game. Not in a finished state. But I will add, I learned how to unlock all of the doors and have access to the entire space station. No, that one. All right. I think my dude is... My dude's on the Doom Balloon, okay. Oh. It's 12:13. I really thought I was going to be done with this game quick. Redguard was fascinating. There was some gameplay and execution problems, but I think if those were fixed with a remake or something, the rest of the game has so much potential. If they kept with the narrative structure and, like, design scope of Redguard, you'd have the best Elder Scrolls games ever. Like, I ate up that writing. I ate up the weird little details. They would have, like, the Khajiit and the Argonians talking in ways that seemed natural, but also made you feel alienated. They'd have sayings and dialogue and, like, turns of phrases that always seemed so strange, but also, like, so engaging. There was just all the characters, silly voice acting, you know, notwithstanding, all had such great character and personality to them. The world felt so alive, and the world felt so distinct and truly unique. You know, and when you look at something like, we look at Morrowind, right? It's so beloved, and rightfully so. There is still this level of, like, uniformity to its world that at a point becomes comfortable. That you've seen one tree, you've seen them all. But in something like Redguard, all of a sudden you come across a statue and you're like, what is this a statue of? And then you learn that it is a statue of a god that we all know in the Elder Scrolls pantheon that looks nothing like that. But there's reasons why. Like there's stuff there to it. I'm annoyed.
You did come back. You kept your word. Keeping faith is what matters. Looking after one another. You and your friend, you must stay together. Do you understand? We can go now.
This is Richard Iowade in Garth
A
Marenghi.
ghost
That
like
man's
the others?
More than
dialogue.
that, if I'm not mistaken. Not like the others at all.
I went here before I got the egg. This is that's the little quirk. That's a little one. A little quirk. A little quirk that bothers me. Hold on, we gotta go. There. She can't be on the elevator. It doesn't work. So they all have to take this elevator ride on their own terms. So I'll take him to the ship, and then she gets to go on the ship. They also can't take the cart together, too. So we're just gonna do this one at a time. Sorry. That guy's delivery, like the way that the voice acting is, of course, like overdubbed, and it just doesn't really entirely match up. And the acting being just so like stilted and strange, and the delivery so strange, it very much reminds me of Garth Marenghi. Garth Marenghi's Dark Place, and like especially like Richard Iowade's delivery of those lines, which, by the way, it is not easy to fake bad acting. It's just not. You and he were buddies, weren't you? If you and he decide to be buddies again, I won't stand in the way. I love that, man. Garth Marenghi's Dark Place. That's a must-watch. Oh. We have a movie night coming up on the Discord, don't we? This upcoming Monday. Ooh. Maybe we should watch some Garth Marenghi's Dark Place. It's a good choice. There's a whole lot I want to do. Fake bad acting is harder than regular acting. Exactly. It's like when saying comedy is harder to do than drama, right? And that's the same kind of like concept. It's like Nigel Nate says, is there a schedule? Yes, there's always a schedule. There's always a schedule, Nate. We stream. I'm living out of my calendar. Oh. Yeah, so we stream Mondays and Wednesdays, 9 p.m. to midnight, which is typically adventure games or shorter style games. Shorter games like this and like Flower, Sun, and Rain. Then on Fridays and Sundays, 7 p.m. Eastern to midnight. And those are usually big, long games. RPGs, computer RPGs and stuff like this. Like right now we're playing Vampire the Masquerade Redemption. And then Thursday mornings, 9 a.m. to whenever, is usually my weird day. That's like the weird games. That's the stuff that I usually play that I can't really play on a regular schedule because my kids are at school. So I'll play like PlayStation Move games and Wii games and VR games. So I want to do a VR game. There's one I really want to play. I want to play a VR game. I want to play the Elijah Wood game, Transference. I have it. And like and Paper Beasts, which is what's his name? Oh my god, the guy who created Out of This World / Another World. God, what is his name? I can't. My brain doesn't work right now. My brain is literally like not working. I'm on autopilot. I've lost my mind. I'm beat. It's been a weird week, so I probably will not stream tomorrow morning. But anyway, sorry. I digress. Sorry, Dane. I'm rambling like a crazy person right now. Also, the first Monday of every month, we have a movie night. So on the Discord, we watch stuff. So like we watched some Captain Power and the Soldiers of the Future, which is like one of my all-time favorite kid shows. It's not really a kid show. It is a kid show. It's complicated. From the 80s. It's really good. Eric Chahi is the name, Josh. Thank you. Eric Chahi is the name. And it's fantastic. But a Paper Beasts is a VR game that he made on PlayStation VR. I really want to dive into that at some point. There's so many, and VR streams are weird. Those are the weird ones. I see the convenient stream schedule below. Yes, indeed, it's somewhat that is mostly correct. Mostly correct. I don't know. Hold on. Where was I supposed to go? Was I supposed to go to the temple? I don't know, but we're all together. I don't know what he wanted me to, where he wanted me to go. I don't know. Don't know where did he want me to go. I don't know. We'll see. Let's get my dude over here too. You know, he's on the ship, but he's not on the ship. You catch my drift. And I gotta get a, oh man. So like I want to do a CPU versus CPU tournament, but I really want to implement, before I do that, like I want to implement this team system. I think it's just such a cool idea for people to draft their fighters in a like a set team thing and do this double elimination with multiple fighters, and they get to pick their fighters and create this drama and rivalry and all this jazz. Okay, so we're all together now, right? Hi, we're all together. We're on the same spot, right? Okay. What about the throne? No. Get here? No. Was I not supposed to go to the temple? I don't know. Let's just go there. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like I'm just going crazy. Descending is weird. I'm struggling. I'm struggling with descending. The end of this game is definitely kind of odd. I feel like I am just botching all of this. We're both here. We're both here, right? He's here? He's here. Let's take the elevator. Maybe. Oh, where is he now? Okay, he's just there. Like, am I supposed to interact? Is there another puzzle? Am I where I'm supposed to be? Do I need to go somewhere? Okay. Oh, okay.
Etan Matja. Etan Tarsai Peren. Etan.
Okay. Haven't flagged the right actions yet. Okay, that's the thing that drives me crazy with the game. The only negative that I have... Okay, there's a thing here. The only negative that I have, really, besides that one puzzle, is like...
Hannah, Sam, I'm Angela Davis.
What is that in
The real
Spanish?
Angela Davis. Well, you did it. We're all back.
Can you look at us,
You
please?
convinced Martia we're worth knowing. The good servant is now the wanderer. The part of itself Martia is sending home to meet humanity face to face.
Can you look at us, please?
Maybe you worked it out. Maybe I'm letting you know what you did and yet never knew. You just looked after one another and showed the right kind of behavior, the right kind of judgment and respect. It tested you, and you won.
I like your sunglasses.
One last thing. The planet was never deserted at all. Adia was testing us. It cut you off, cut us all off from the real Argulus. They were here all along. They've come out of hiding. And the ghosts, all the ghosts, Tomlin, Hovis, yes, apparently even me, were Matia.
Huh?
Thanks for bringing us home, you two. Thanks for showing that we have what it takes. Now you've got another important job to do. Safe voyage to the three of you.
What? This is so post-Matrix. The outfits and the sunglasses, so post-Matrix. Schism in your pants. Just schism in your pants. Did you schism in your pants? I just schismed in my pants. Schism everywhere. Schism in your hair. Schism on your face. Schism won't erase. I said now schism. 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 Ah, schism. 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 Oh, schism. Everybody now schism. He uses the Ogvorpus audio compression technology from Zyphophorus. Yeah, this is post-Matrix, very much so in the costumes and the sunglasses. It's so post-Matrix. There's no post-credit scene. Okay. Do it. So, okay. Nonchalant Nate, you didn't miss any story. The story is that we found this planet and we had colonized it and all the people disappeared. And so they sent scientists over to figure out like what happened to those people. And we were bringing in resources for them and supplies, and they're all gone too. And we crash onto the planet, get separated, and have to figure out what happened. And apparently they never existed in the first place, and that it was all a test. I think it's HR being assholes the scientist. Yeah, but she's like, I'm the real one, and apparently I was Matia all along. And it's like, what? Well, we beat Schism. We beat Schism. I had a thing planned to rate the puzzles. We'll have to rate them next stream. I'm going to cancel tomorrow's stream. So we'll be back on Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern with Vampire the Masquerade Redemption. I'm going to take a second to talk about Schism, though. I loved the puzzles, except for one. I really loved the puzzles. They were very good puzzles. They were very fun and engaging, puzzles. The plot, whatever. The acting, very cheesy, but I love it. And stilted and strange. It's like an alien. I guess it fits, right? They're all Matia. They're all an alien thing. Their acting was like as if it was an alien playing as humans, so that makes sense. The plot was silly. Didn't make a lick of sense. That's okay. The puzzles were great. The only thing that I really say is like a major detriment to the game was just triggering scenes. So with that ending, the problem was we had to be all together in the the bridge of that ship on Matia's island, not at the temple. And so I went to the temple with one person at the bridge. Then I got everybody together on the bridge, and it didn't work. And then I went back to Matia's island, and then I triggered the thing. And that seems to happen with a lot of stuff where you have to trigger the right scene. We wouldn't be able to beat it until we went to the prison. But I went to the prison before I did the egg dropping, or the egg getting, and he wasn't there. And like that's all the stuff that I'm talking about. Like that's the stuff that is frustrating about the game. But the puzzles, stellar. Its atmosphere, really cool. Really great set pieces. Really cool kind of like, I like the idea. Its execution of the story is not great, but I like the idea. But I love the set pieces. They're really strange, really alien, very weird, and also kind of how you interact with them is fun and engaging and interesting. That is a adventure game that I would recommend to people if somebody was looking for a substance over style, if that makes any sense. Like they want more puzzles that are enriching and fascinating to figure out, versus like I want a good story and I want good characterization and I want a good narrative structure. You're not going to get that. That's okay though. It's got good fulfilling puzzles. It's got a good atmosphere. The puzzles were super interesting. They were really fun puzzles. And that's weird to say. I don't typically say that about a lot of adventure games. I'd say that Mysterious Journey 2 and Nemesis are very comparable to this in every way. Interesting. We'll have to visit them at some point. Mysterious Journey 2 I hear is pretty hard to get running, but I can figure it out. So what am I going to play next? I got to figure out what I'm going to play next. I know everyone's like, okay, take it easy. Bye, Sakura. But like, I got to figure out what I'm going to play next. Hold on. There's me. Hello, me. Let me quit out of this. I got to look at my list. I got a list. It's like if Mist and the Island of Dr. Brain had a love child. Nonchalant Nate, that's a good comparison. That is a good comparison. Pull up my Google Docs. Let's see what we have. Untitled document because I can't organize anything. All right. So Schizm is done. Oh, baby. Can I get a strike through? I can just do a green highlight. Rhea came before Schizm, but the puzzles are not nearly as good, like the opposite end of the spectrum. And Sentinel was intentionally very easy compared to Schizm. And Mysterious Journey 2, kind of repetitive in design. Oh, okay. Play that one game. What one game, Star Fox? What one? I got a bunch to choose from. Ooh. There's some stuff. There's some stuff. The one in the untitled document. With the stuff. Let's see. I've got like, I kind of want to do a not adventure game though. I feel like Schizm was one that like my brain is like, oh man, that was good. My brain was all cylinders. I'm ready to take a break and I want something dumb. Just for a minute. So we got some choices. I've got Outlaws from LucasArts, Messiah, which is a weird baby possession game. Ooh, Ski Free. Ooh, Nonchalant. There you go. Dark Messiah of Might and Magic's on that list for a short game. I like this. Ooh, let's see. Messiah is weird. Yeah. I have Messiah and I have Dark Messiah. That's wild. I have Dark Messiah and Dark Messiah. There's a person who made an adventure game out of Ski Free recently. Oh, really? Messiah is going to take a bit to grok, says Sakura. Okay. We'll wait on that one. You know what I might play? I might play a typing game. Epistory is a typing game, and I might do that. It's a weird one. I don't know what I never played. It was free with the Epic Game Store. Let's see. that might be. Why did I put jazz punk on her again? Really? Oh, sorry, it's the Typing of the Dead. I mean, I'd have to buy it on Steam. I have it on Dreamcast with the keyboard, but I don't have a thing to get it to make it streamable. So another time for sure. But Epistory is one that is. I might do Epistory, maybe. I don't know. My brain is made of jelly right now. We will on Friday rate the Schism puzzles. I'm going to. I'll figure out what I'm going to stream next week. I don't know. Again, my brain is made of jelly. Monday is going to be movie night, so I have until Wednesday. We got time. Epistory looked good. Yeah, I might do Epistory just because it's free on the Epic Game Store, and I love typing games. I think typing. We did a Trombone Champ did a game previously. I didn't know they were the same developer until after I played Trombone Champ. I had played Icarus Proud Bottom, teaches typing, which is a game that I played a long time ago. And I was like, oh yeah. Icarus Proud Bottom was great. I loved it. So yeah, we'll see. Okay, who is on? Let's go find someone to raid. Who is on to raid? I just type raid. That's not going to help me. Typing raid in my internet browser is not a good idea. Who do we got? Oh, so I said I was gonna raid them the other day, and we didn't. We raided someone else. I think it's time to go raid them. We're gonna go raid Praise the Sun. They're playing the free game that just popped up, Silent Hill: The Short Message. Came out today. It was part of the thing. Name your streamer ID as raid. Yeah, no. Whew. So let's go raid them. Praise the Sun 88. I'm going to see how this is. I will see you all Friday night. No stream tomorrow. I'm too tired. Friday night, 7 p.m. Eastern. Vampire the Masquerade Redemption. I'm going to continue that game and hopefully keep our sanity. Good night, everybody. Thank you all for hanging out with me as I racked my brain over this madness. Have a great night, guys. And as always, to humor. Farewell. Whee! I'm hitting the outro button.
Fa 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 fa. You say I'm just a punk and useless junk. I say I can't hang on just a little bit more. I still can walk, I just can't run. But if you don't need me, dump me in time. Oh, I'm turning back the clock. I'm turning back the clock. Oh, I'm a man who can enjoy the flock. How pathetic my life is.